Hey everybody, good evening guys. This is Global Trade Live and today is 11th of April and we are now live in New York session over here, so let's get started. So if we talk about GBP JPY, so let's just quickly open GBP JPY graph over here. And so the New York session has been started, and let's have a look at if there is any news today. Okay, so there is no news today and we are all clear. So let's have a look on GBP JPY over here. So this was the trade I took yesterday in GBP JPY after the streams, and it was a quite profitable trade. So made around 14 to 16 pips in this particular trade. So let's just quickly remove all the drawings from here and reanalyze all the time frames together. So in GBP JPY, if we talk about the weekly time frame, then the weekly time frame is quickly moving up and it is filling the wick to the left, and it might go all the way up to this area maybe. So this is the area over here where it can possibly reject after going up. So if we talk about the daily time frame, then daily time frame, so the previous yesterday's candle closed with no wick on the top. That clearly means that whenever this kind of thing happens, that means the chances of going up and down is 50-50. So you really cannot be very sure that how today's candle gonna perform in the market, because it can possibly reject, it can possibly go up, so anything can happen over here because the previous candle closed with no wick. So if we talk about the 4-hour time frame after the daily, then the 4-hour time frame really giving us a nice idea over here that the market can possibly go up to this level maybe, just to fill the wick, and this is the strong resistance over here. So I think possibly the market can go up to this level. So the thing is, the market is now moving up, creating higher highs and higher lows. So let's talk about the 1-hour time frame after the 4-hour. So now if I talk about the 1-hour time frame, then let's have a look on the left. So in the 1 hour, we have to adjust the area of resistance over here, right? So right now, as you can see clearly, the market is just consolidating. And if we talk about the 4-hour, then the 4-hour will be going up to fill the wick, and it will be tapping the resistance on the top. So that clearly means that the 1-hour time frame will be also going up. But if I talk about the 1-hour time frame resistance, then this will be the area where it can be heading towards to. So if I just look at the 1-hour candles, then I really am not liking the way they are basically doing right now, because it just clearly you can say consolidating, and the volume is gone in GBP JPY over here. But obviously now in the New York session we might have a chance of take a nice trade, because the market is consolidating since yesterday. So there is a very high chance that it will break the consolidation now, and it will be going all the way up. So if I talk about the 30-minute time frame after the 1 hour, then 30-minute time frame looks more nicer than the 1 hour, because the thing is we have the same clean range to the left in the 30-minute as well. But what else we do have in the 30-minute is, so what else we have in the 30-minute time frame is that the market is clearly consolidating and moving sideways right now, right? So if I need to talk about the clean ranges, then we might have a clean range below this area, and the range is about, let's have a look over here, the range is about 22-23 pips. So the range is not much, and we have these rejection wicks as well, so we might face some problem over here. But if I talk about a clean range below this area, then this is a nice range below this area, and we might have a nice trade below 165.215 area. So this is a nice clean range as well. But if you talk about the buying idea, then I think I will be going for buys above 165.699 area, because if we look on the left, then we have this clean range. We might be facing some issues over here. There is a wick rejection, so there might be some issues over here in this area, but after that, it will be clear, because the market's gonna break the consolidation, and whenever a consolidation zone breaks, there should be some volume coming up. It's just that we just have to now wait and watch, like what the market is gonna do next, because right now nothing is happening because it's consolidating. So I need a support to be formed first before taking a buy trade. So I think I'm gonna wait for this 30-minute candle to close, and after that I will see with what I need to do. So after that, I'm gonna look at the gold over here. So if I talk about gold, then let's just remove all the drawings over here, and let's just go to the weekly. So the thing is, gold now, yesterday gold went all the way down, and now it's rejecting all the lower prices and moving up again. So that's another thing that's telling that the gold will be moving up. So also, if we talk about the daily time frame, let me just draw a support over here. So yesterday's candle closed below this area. Now today's candle is moving all the way up, so it might just reject the higher prices and continue to move down again. So I think we need to wait for this candle to close, and after that we can see what we can do. So after the daily, let's have a look at the 4-hour time frame, because we need to break down the time frame so that we can get a clear idea of the market. And the thing is, 4-hour time frame is moving down, so it has created a support down over here, and with this candle it has again closed above the area over here, like it has closed above the resistance area, and now it is forming some sort of support. But obviously we have like 43 minutes left over here, so I think after 43 minutes it will be more clear like what it's gonna do. So let's talk about the 1 hour after the 4-hour. So the thing is, by breaking down the time frames, we are getting a clear idea of gold, right? So I'm gonna remove the 4-hour drawings, and let's talk about the 1 hour now. So if I talk about the 1 hour, then higher highs and higher lows are formed, okay, and this was a resistance. So the market just came to this point and now rejecting this area by moving up. So let's have a look. So basically, if it will be going up, then this will be the first point where it will be rejecting, and after that let's have a look at the 30-minute time frame. So look over here what 30-minute is doing. So it went up, it formed a resistance, then it went down, there was another resistance formed, there was another resistance formed. Now the thing is, lower lows and lower highs formed, okay. So whenever a lower low and lower high series are formed, that means the market is temporary in a sell direction, right? If we talk about this case right now, okay. So to take buy, we have to wait for the market to create a support over here, somewhere over here, and then it can possibly move up. So I need something like this to be formed. After that I can look for a buy trade, because we have to be very, very patient with the market sometimes, because we want the market to come in our way, rather than we will be going in the market to trap us, okay. So let's just wait and watch. So yeah, this was all about GBP, JPY and gold over here. So now it's just that we just have to wait and watch the market. Let's have a look at the structure as well. So basically the correction of this move has been done, and now I think the market can possibly move up from here. So this is the Discord channel over here. So yesterday I took these two trades. If we talk about my trades over here from yesterday, then these were the two trades. So I took 0.5 lot in gold, and I booked the loss over here of 30 pips. And if we talk about JPY, then I booked a profit of about 14-15 pips over here. So basically what I did was, so I usually take a 2.0 lot in gold, but yesterday I wasn't really sure about that setup, so I reduced the lot size to like 0.5 from 2, and my risk is also reduced from $600 loss to $150 loss. Okay, and if we talk about GBP/JPY, so why I'm telling you guys this is because it is very important to adjust your lot sizes whenever it is needed. Okay, because whenever you are gonna adjust your lot sizes according to your need, like in this case GBP/JPY, I knew that the trade will be a high probability trade. Okay, but what the real question was, if it goes against me, then how I'm gonna manage my risk. So the stop in this GBP/JPY case over here, the stop loss was coming out to be like 35 to 40 pips. So the stop loss was pretty big. So even though I knew that this trade will be a profitable trade, what I did was I reduced the lot size over here. Otherwise I could have easily took a two lot, booked like, could be booking like $150 to $200 in that trade, maybe more than that. But what I did was I reduced the lot size to 0.5, and after that I booked the profit like 15 pips over here. So whenever it is needed, you really need to readjust your lot sizes, because it is very important part of forex trading, and it is really important part of managing risk as well. So you really have to play with the lot sizes, because that's the only thing you can do to manage your risk, because if there is a low probability trade, you just reduce your lot size, you try that trade. If there is a high probability trade, you increase your lot size, and so on, right? So this was all about these two trades from yesterday. So GBP/JPY was taken after the live streams, and gold was taken on the live streams. So look over here, gold is basically doing nothing, and same is for GBP/JPY. So the best part is that there is no news now, and okay, so let me just drop the Discord channel link over here on the chat, and over here, if anybody wants to know why I took this GBP/JPY trade, they can just go with this analysis. I have posted this analysis over here like I always do. So let's have a look on the gold and GJ. So if I talk about the selling idea in gold, then I think we can have great sells below this area over here, because there will be clean range of like 64 pips, so the range will be also pretty good. So I think if gold really needs to go down, then this will be the point below which I'm gonna take sells. But I really think that the gold will be moving up, and today is Tuesday, second day of the week. So I think soon the market will be reversing back and going up to this level over here. Let me just go to the weekly and then check the level. Okay, this level over here. Yeah. but obviously we are gonna ready for both the things. I'm gonna be ready for buy idea as well, I'm gonna be ready for sell idea as well. So let's see if we get a nice trade today or not. So right now looks like gold will be tapping this area very soon. So let's have a look at the 4 hour as well. But the 4 hour looks like that it will be just a retracement candle, and the next candle might just wick down and move up.
when I'm lonely in the dark. I know you are with me, yeah. Don't you see that I need you so much? Don't you see that I love you so much? Oh na 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 na, oh na 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 na, darling, I need your love. Oh na 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 na, oh na 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 na, darling, I need your love. I was angry before, but I circled the drain in my mind. I can't find, don't let the sun go Don't let the sun go I was angry before, but I circled the drain in my mind. I can't find, don't let the sun go Don't let the sun go down. Don't let the sun go Sitting throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping it will cave in and swallow me whole. Wondering why my mind keeps on spinning. This isn't how living to me was told. Why am I like this? Something's always amiss. Can't put my
my finger on it, but it's there. Wait for it to subside, but my mind won't apply. Waiting for the clear. Is it bad sometimes? I like it when I lose control. There's something in it that's so beautiful. Listen, I can see the light but I can also see the bones decay. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm doing my best not to run away. Sitting throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping it'll cave in and swallow me whole. Wondering how the world keeps on spinning, kinda scared of living when it unfolds. Hard to see the light when everything is silent, waiting for the clear. Thankful I'm alive, but terrified of dying. But hey, I'm still here. Is it bad sometimes? I like it when I lose control. There's something in it that's so beautiful. Listen, I can see the light but I can also see the bones decay. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm doing my best not to run away.
You're the night sky trying to make me see your stars, but the dark gets so lonely. Now I see violet, I can feel silence, and the dark's all that I see. When your stars have burnt out and your heart makes no sound, I'll find violet in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. You're the night sky hiding behind dark gray clouds. I can't figure you out now. I see all blue. There is so much cold in you, and the silence is so loud when you go. I just
Okay,
stay
cheers.
dancing with my shadow all day.
Over here. Okay, so the thing is, GBP JPY is now trying to push the price down, and if you talk about gold, then gold is kind of creating some sort of support over here. So, but the thing is, this is not just enough over here, so we need a breakout above this area maybe, because I'm not very sure about gold today. Maybe I'm gonna sure about the sell idea, but if we talk about buys, then we don't have much clean range. So this might be something you know messy with the gold over here. So I think GBP JPY on the other hand will be a nice opportunity. If we talk about the sell scenario, then that's there. If we talk about buy thing, then that's also there. So I think GBP JPY will be a nice trade today. So let's just wait and watch like how it's gonna move, and let's see. So as we can see over here, GBP JPY candle is breaking the low of the previous one, so creating some sort of resistance over here. If we talk about the resistance formation, so we know that whenever there is a resistance formation, the market always moves down. But the thing is, there is no range enough for me to take a trade. So even though this candle can be a long candle coming up, like these candles over here, but the problem is, we need proper range to take a trade, because it is, guys, it is really important for us to follow some rules. Because if there will be no trading rules or no trading plan, then you will be end up losing, even though your strategy is a winning strategy. Okay, so this is really important, because we have to wait and we have to look for each and everything to be perfect. If not perfect, then it should be nearby some good idea, so that in order to take a trade. So as we see over here, let's see, it will be interesting to see how this candle will be traveling now. So it has already came down like 6 pips over here. Okay, so right now it's at 10 pips over here. See, this was I was talking about. So now the main game will begin. Whether this candle will be breaking the lows over here with volume and coming more down, or will it be just rejecting like all the previous candles and stay above this area. So that's a real question. But see, whenever there is a resistance formation, there is a sell move coming up. So the same thing happened yesterday, the same thing happened over here today. And if we talk about this particular area over here, then what I need is, I need a breakout, support forming, and continuation move. And if you talk about sells, then I need a breakout, resistance formation, and then sells. So because whenever you guys will keep these two ideas in mind, the chances of your winning will increase eventually. Do not just rush a trade. Wait for a proper opportunity and then execute your ideas. Because if I don't get these kind of things, then I might be taking an impulse trade, but obviously that trade will be a high probability trade. So I'm gonna look for that, but right now my base idea is this for buys and this for sells. Breakout, resistance formation, sells. Breakout, support formation, buy. And look over here, this is the thing I was talking about in gold. So the problem is, there was no range, so the market is now rejecting the lower prices. So now it can reverse back, or it can just stay like this. So anything can happen now. 4-hour candle is about to close in 11 minutes, so let's just wait for 11 more minutes and then we will be looking for something. So let's wait for 11 more minutes.
climb the greatest heights, jump down and have a fight. And that's all we'll ever like, but that can never change my mind. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it another way. There's no other way. Yeah. When it hurts like this, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like. When it hurts like this, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, when it hurts like this. We hold each other high, but we fall 1,000 times. But I'd never say goodbye or ever leave this stuff behind. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it another way. There's no other way. Yeah. When it hurts like this, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like. When it hurts like this, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, when it hurts like this.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our cloudlands when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding.
we go again. Trying hard, but you wanna be my friend. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. Here we go again. Call my bluff, I'ma be here till the end. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out, 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 I can help you out. Here we go again. Time is up and I'm calling up my friends. Ain't no wonder why, ain't no one to ride to. Here we go again. Call me up and you wanna be my friend. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out, I can help you out, I can
Okay,
help
everybody.
you out,
The 4-hour candle has been closed.
I can help you out,
And if we talk
I
about
can
gold,
help you
then
out, I can
this 4-hour candle
help you
is kind of creating a higher
out.
wick, can be breaking the low and continuing it down. But the problem is this area over here to the left. So, and in the 1 hour, there is no resistance formed. So I think I might be waiting for resistance to be formed. But if I look at the 30 minutes, then yes, there are multiple
Ain't no
resistances
place
which
to
have
hide,
been
ain't no
formed
one to
earlier.
run to.
And I think if we break the low of the previous one, then it can possibly come down to this area. But the problem is the range. So I think the better idea will be that I should just wait for the resistance to be formed in the 1 hour
I can
and
help
then
you
trade
out,
accordingly. Because look over here,
I
now
can
it's
help
breaking
you
the low of
out,
the previous candle.
I can help you out.
It's breaking the low of the previous candle, and I think it will be easily moving down to this area. But the problem is the range is very low, so I think I should just wait and watch. Because it's just 2 minutes passed away in the 4 hour, so right now anything can happen. But obviously it looks like that it will be dropping all the way down. But on the other hand, we should not forget that it has already crossed above up the resistance over here in the 4 hour, and it has now came down, maybe just for a retracement. So the main trend can be a buy thing. So that's why I want to be very sure before taking a sell trade. Okay, so guys, in 10 minutes there will be NYSE open. So let's see if that impacts the market or not. Because right now I don't see anything happening over here, and market is just consolidating. Nothing is happening in the market. So let's have a look at the 4 hour. So the 4 hour candle has rejected all the lower prices, created a lower wick, and now it's moving up. So that means the chances of now moving up, it has been increased in if we talk about the 4 hour. So let's have a look at the 30-minute candle. So the thing is, the 45-minute time frame has created a lower wick like the 4 hour is, and another thing is that we might get a opportunity in the next 45-minute candle once that candle will create a lower wick and break the high of the previous one. So that means this all from here to here is just a retracement, and we are gonna have a good amount of range to cover up. So if I look at the 30-minute time frame, then 30-minute time frame looks like that uh, this candle has to close above this area maybe to execute buys, because this is a resistance. There was a support over here. This candle closed below this support area. That means this candle has to close above this area so that it should be breaking the resistance in order to take a buy trade. So I think yeah, let's just wait for the candle to close. So, and if we talk about GBP JPY, then it's also trying to struggle a bit to move above the resistance area. Also the 4 hour candle is also moving up. So yeah, let's see. So I'm gonna just remove these drawings over here, and so let's have a look at the daily. Yeah, daily really looks like that it's gonna move up and fill the wick. So that means we are gonna be in the buy direction for GBP JPY and for gold as well. So let's see how this goes and where we are gonna get an opportunity. So let's just look at the range. This range is about like 26 pips. So the volume is, I think, coming in. See, these 5 minutes, the last 5 minutes of the current candle is really important, because this candle has to close above a support or this resistance in order to execute buys. Because if it just closes down over here below these candles, then it might be really difficult for the market to push the price up. So the people are so confused over here. So that's why the market is consolidating. Okay, everybody. So here's the thing. Now this candle has created a lower wick, broke the high of the previous one, and moving up, right? So, but if we look at the 30-minute time frame over here, then we can clearly see that it is rejecting this resistance over here. But what if it goes above and break its own high again? So I think at that point of time, it might just go all the way up. And but the another question is, what if it just rejects? And let me just have a look at the 1 hour. The 1 hour really looks like that it's gonna move up only. And let's have a look at the 2 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hour looks stronger. Daily time frame. Okay, so I need a lower wick to be formed, and then it should break the high. Yeah, right. The way it's doing right now, it's perfect, because the thing is, if it creates a lower wick and then it breaks its own high, so that will be the point I can try taking a buy trade right over here. So right now, and my target will be somewhere up over here, like 28 something pips. So now this will be really good, because if it now reverses back and break its own high again, that will be the point I can really try taking a buy. Let me just open my terminal over here and so now anything can happen, because if we talk about the 30-minute time frame, then it will be clearly rejecting this resistance and then continue to move down. That will be totally understandable, because it can really happen over here, right? But if it just reverses back from here, then that will be also great, because it will be respecting this area of support down over here, which will make eventually this whole thing a fake out, and then the chances of moving up will increase totally. So I think if the stop loss will be over here, then the stop loss will be of 29 pips. So yeah, lot size should be reduced a little bit, not much, but a little bit. On the other hand, GBP JPY is clearly moving up, so that's a nice thing, to see that it is moving up, and it might just break above this area of resistance. So now things will be getting clear after this candle close. So let's wait for 5 more minutes, and actually not 5, it's 20 minutes. So let's wait for 20 more minutes, and then we're gonna see how it's gonna perform. So the thing is, if in the next 20 minutes, if this candle closes below this area, then that will be a really nice thing to see, because at that point of time there will be a selling opportunity coming in place. So everything depends upon how this candle will be closing. But in case this candle just go all the way down in one single shot, then it is what it is, because we really cannot do anything about this. So that will be a missing of a trade, so no issues. Let's just look at the gold. Alright everybody, get ready over here. So I'm gonna take a small lot because the stop loss is really big. So let's see if we can reduce the stop loss as well. Yeah, I think we can put the stops below this candle's low. Yeah, get ready guys. So took a buy trade at this point, keeping stops at low of the current 15-minute candle. So the stops is set at 1998.27. 1998. Yeah. So the stops has been set. Now it's just that we have to wait for the 45-minute candle to continue moving up. So now how I'm gonna manage the risk over here is, let me just tell you, let's just go to 15 minutes, nothing over here, 30 minutes. Yeah, so if this 30-minute candle comes down below this area over here, then I'm gonna close 50% of the trade. Okay, so this is how I'm gonna manage my risk. Let me just open the terminal over here and okay, so my target will be like 10, 15, 20 pips. Okay, and let's see if we can just, how does it goes. So right now running in like 4 pips of profit right now, 2 pips, 4 pips. So let's see how it goes, because according to me it should be moving up with no problem. So yeah, I really think that will be the case. So running in 5 pips over here, 5.3, 6 pips. So the thing is, now the trade has gone into 6 pips of profit. Okay, I have closed half of the trade right now, because the thing is, I was not expecting the market to come back to the break-even point, so that's why I have closed 50% over here at break-even to manage my risk properly, because I don't want to be to lose money in this trade, because it went up 6 pips but it didn't go beyond 6 pips right now, so that's why. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just close another half if it comes back to our point over here, this point over here, somewhere over here. Because right now if we talk about the 15-minute time frame, then it's clearly rejecting this area. So we need a volumetric push over here which can take the market all the way up, right? But if in case it just rejects the higher prices and comes down under this area over here in the 30 minutes, come below this area, then obviously I have to manage more risk. So let me just tell you where I'm gonna close the another half. Let me just draw a line over here. I think once it comes below this area over here, I'm gonna close another half. Yeah, so that will be the wick of the previous candle in the 45-minute. So if it goes all the way up, then we are gonna get like 30 pips of profit. But if it just comes back down, then obviously the risk has been already managed and further risk is ready to be managed. So there is a plan for everything, so we don't have to worry about. Okay, so 30-minute candle has closed, and let's have a look at the 30-minute candle. So 30-minute candle closed above this area over here. So you know what I'm thinking right now is, I'm really thinking that if this 30-minute candle, current 30-minute candle goes up and breaks this, oh okay, it's already going up right now, no problem. So I was planning to take a buy trade when this candle was about to break the high, but the problem is the high was broken very instantly over here in like few seconds. So now my risk plan has just changed. So again it has went up in like 7.3 pips. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close at the half if this 30-minute candle break its own low, because now we are not expecting this 30-minute candle to break its own low. Instead I'm expecting that it should be moving all the way up, because it has created its lower wick and it should be good to go up. So, and also the previous candle closed above this area of resistance. So yeah, I really think that it's gonna move, but if it's not, then it's alright. I have a backup plan over here, so I'm gonna manage my risk. So I'm not gonna touch my stops over here. Instead I'm gonna just manage my risk properly, because you know this can be also a case where it might just create a support down over here and then it will move up again. So that will be the second chance we are gonna have. So maybe that will be a more probability chance we are gonna have. So let's see how it's gonna play out. So right now the trade is running in 5 pips of profit, 6 pips over here. Oh, 9 pips has been tapped. Yeah, I think now it will be moving all the way up. So after it crosses above like 10 pips, I'm gonna shift the stops below the current candle's low. So running in 8 pips right now. But it's rejecting this area again and again. So by looking at the market structure over here, what I'm thinking right now is I should just shift my stops below the current candle low, and the reason why I'm doing that is this candle has broke the low, broke the high over here and broke the high over here as well. So now if it comes back down and break its own low, that means it can possibly move all the way down. So yeah, I'm gonna shift my stop loss at 2000.887. 2000 because there is no point you know of holding the trade beyond that point. 88. Okay, so the stops has been set 2000.887. Okay, so the stops has been reduced, and look how I managed the risk. Now we are not gonna lose like not more than 8.3 pips over here. So the stops has been reduced so much, so from here from 53 pips to just 9 pips, right? So the thing is we managed our risk first when we closed half at break even, because the trade went above 5 pips and then it came back down to break even, right? So at that point of time we managed our risk properly by closing half, and in the firstly we managed our risk by reducing our lot sizes because of a larger stop loss. And the third where we managed our risk is we just shifted our stops below the current candle's low, which literally reduced the stop losses so much. So what people do is they really forget to do these things, and eventually what happen is they end up losing their money because they forget to maybe shift the stops or lower down their lot sizes and etc etc. So let's see, because I really think gold have to go to like 2007.895, but how it's gonna go, that's a real question. So let's see if it just goes back down and break its own low and continue to move down or not. So I think it's gonna hit the stop loss. Let's have a look. No problem, not gonna lose much. Okay, so the stop loss has been hit and lost around like 7.6 pips over here in the total trade. Yeah, so this is how everybody should be managing their stop losses. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just wait for this candle to close, because the thing is we might get a support formation over here, that's why. So as we can see over here, GBP JPY is moving all the way up, breaking above the high of the previous candle, but I think there will be a support formation coming up really soon, so I'm gonna just wait for that thing to happen. So but in that case, if it just goes all the way up in one single push, then it is alright with me, no problem. So let's just see.